Welcome to day 19 of my tarot advent calendar. Today's December 19th, and I'm going to be talking about the moon. Ruled by the sign of Pisces, the moon represents the dream world, illusions, illuminating our shadows. Of all the tarot cards, the moon is probably one of my favorites when it comes to the symbolic imagery. We have this sort of dreamscape that's illuminated by the moon. And then these two towers, which we first saw on the death card, represent the gateway to the unconscious. And of course, we have these two dogs here, both of which are howling at the moon in discomfort. They're aware that they're traversing the unknown. One of them is very domesticated, just looks like your average pet, and the other one is more of a wild dog, like a coyote. This symbolizes the duality between our domesticated self and our wild self. And probably my favorite thing on the card is this crayfish. The crayfish is crawling out of the water and onto land, literally leaving its place of comfort as if it's becoming more sentient and crawling onto land in search of meaning. The moon is here to illuminate the shadows and invites us in to explore our subconscious. What lurks within these shadows is very unique to each of us, our traumas, our perceived failures, parts of our life that we feel shame for. And so all of our life, we've tucked away these memories, these points of shame, and shoved them into these shadows and filed them away. But that tucking away of our traumas is a complete illusion because all of us know that those things come back and make themselves very present in our adult lives. Our fears, whether or not we feel we're deserving of love, they're all in there. The illusion is that we can never walk away from them. So the moon is here to bring us in, and let's have a look. What's really crucial about this process to me is that a lot of these traumas, memories, shadows, failures, everything we've tucked away into those file cabinets, they were much bigger at the time, especially if those were put there when we were kids. Now that we are full grown adults, we've done a lot of the inner work, we're a lot stronger, we don't take shit anymore. These old files are not going to look or feel quite as powerful to us as when we put them there. And a bonus, a lot of the things in those shadows actually created superpowers within you. For example, my sense of vigilance has helped me protect a lot of people around me, myself, my friends, animals, in really tricky situations. Where do you think that hypervigilance came from? Or when people ask me, how did I get into tarot? My connection with my intuition and my clairsentience. Where do you think that came from? Trying to survive a hostile environment as a child. So the moon is not just about facing these shadows for the sake of it. It wants you to see how much more powerful you are these days and how some of those traumas have actually become your greatest gifts, including the ability to love and to nurture. Ain't that right, cutie pie? So when the moon card comes up, do not be afraid. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to get into those shadows, go into that dream world, finally heal some of those deepest wounds, and walk back out into the sun. We'll see you tomorrow.